been a day. Today been quite the day of all time. How's everybody doing? I know there's a lot of new people. I just had a really weird, stressful couple of minutes. I did get to see Direct as well. Everything's been a blur this morning, and I am gonna talk about it just a little bit. Yeah, I am gonna talk about it. It's been a day. Not really. Been a morning, I should pretty say. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. It's been a while. Hi. How's everybody doing? It's me. I am back. I feel better. I feel better than last time, and you know. 無限くらいからやすからのShinomori国の女神様と姫様とお嬢様アイリスShinomoriです。お久しぶりです。いろんな話を話したいんですがね。いろんな話を話したい。So, I'm also very large on this screen. Hold on. I'm a bit too large on the screen. I'm gonna do that for a bit. I should probably explain what happened, right? And why things happened the way it did. Also, none of my links work because they took away my advanced permissions unless I give them verification, which no thanks. I'll just build up what they want me to build up, I guess. So that's fun. I'm also dealing with that. So, donation stuff, I'll just have to repost the link again until they pop back up officially. But yeah, there's also that I'm dealing with. It's just been a day. And I just wanted to come back to talk about direct stuff, but I have to talk about this first because I went through probably the quickest 5 stages of grief in like 30 minutes when all this went down. So, そしてあとはね、これはなんかチャンネル、私の YouTube チャンネルでさ、なんで消えたの理由を全部話したいと思いますが、でもまず英語、そして次に日本語で。はい。So what happened? My channel got nuked, terminated out of nowhere. I usually pre-plan videos and shorts when I am very busy with stuff and everything. And before all this went down, right? YouTube gave me a thing saying, hey, you need to build more stuff on your channel, so we're taking away like advanced features like links and whatnot, so my links are broken until it's back. So if you want to use my donate stuff or anything, I'll have to post stuff in the chat now until it's back and functional. So yeah, that's annoying. But then I was like, well, yeah, I've been gone. I've been doing my own stuff, and I have been uploading a lot of things because I've been busy behind the scenes by myself. So I don't have a team. I don't have a team to really manage all that. So it's like, sure. So it's like, sure. Okay. I went about getting more stuff done, just mind my business, until I saw another email from YouTube that really did just make me visibly, I don't think I visibly shake all that often in terms of really discouraging news or anything, but I think that this one definitely did. So I saw the email, and then they said, hey, we're taking your channel off the platform, by the way. We're killing your kingdom a little bit. We're gonna take down your channel a little bit, by the way. What is it? Yeah, your channel's gonna go down a little. Channel's gonna be removed from our platform. And the reason why my channel, according to them, was removed was, and I quote them more specifically, spam, deceptive practices, and scams policy. And I only uploaded 2 shorts in this, and I only uploaded, 2 shorts in that time? I only uploaded 2 shorts during, like, when I had them on back order for it to be uploaded. Only 2 things I've uploaded, in different time intervals nonetheless. And apparently, that's spam to them, I guess? I don't know. And they said that they, quote-unquote, reviewed it? But let's just be honest, they just did it without any warning. And what made it really weird, as I read the email, and what made it really shocking, I had no prior warning. I don't think I had no prior warnings. I had no copyright strikes. I had no copyright strikes on my channel. You're uploading too fast. Yeah, I'll just do 1 upload per month. That's gonna help the site feel better about themselves. Just 1 video per month. I read the email. I know they probably just did a stupid automated thing to take it down. And I was reading it, and I know I had no prior warning, no prior indication. I have no copyright strikes. The only copyright thing that the channel really has is mainly like small, like the thing that you get in karaoke's and playing Project Sekai, where it's like, oh, we found some like copyrighted, we found some copyrighted material in your, we found some copyrighted songs in like your Project Sekai stream, but you could still like keep it up and everything. It won't count as a strike sort of email. You know what? You know the one. And even some of my karaoke streams have that, where it's like, oh, there's a copyrighted like song from like a Vocaloid or something like that, but you know, you can still keep it on the thing. You can still keep it on the thing and you won't get penalized for it as a strike. It's just a claim. Just a little claim, right? So besides that, my channel has always been in good standing, so this email came completely out of nowhere. So, I was definitely not in a good mood. I was visibly kind of shaking a little bit. Actually, I was visibly shaking a lot. I don't think I've ever felt that way before, you know? I was visibly kind of shaky. I was in a state of, what do I do now? So I immediately went to appeal it. I had to actually log back onto my Twitter just to get a response from YouTube, which, gosh, thanks for letting me go back on that site, and I didn't want to. I posted on Reddit explaining what happened and stuff. I was not in a really good mental state because that just completely made my head hurt. I was visibly shaking. I was crying, not a lot, but I was definitely tearing up. I was sniffing, crying, and stuff. I do want a special shout out to my illustrator mama and my Life 2D mama, as she was helping me through the process of trying to contact the support and stuff, because I was just kind of like, what do I do if they say no to my appeal and they can't restore anything? I think I was thinking about the worst case scenario at that point, and it was really, 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 really scary. And, you know, I explained on Reddit, to a lot of things. I wanted to hit 1,000 by my 5th anniversary by the end of this year. And I was working on all these projects to gear towards that goal. And then this happened, and it's like, what do I do if I can't get it back? What if I can't get it back and have to start all over after 5 years? What do I do if I get the worst ending? You know, it was very scary. I didn't want to come off as needy or anything, I just wanted help. I was afraid I wasn't gonna get anything appealed. I might have to take it a step further. Like, that's why I made the post on the Reddit thing saying, how do I do? I don't know what to do here. I want to hit this goal. I have all these projects planned out to release to hit this milestone by my 5th anniversary and by the end of this year, and then all of it just poof. All went poof. It all went poof. It all went poof. I do appreciate the really kind words on the server and on Reddit for keeping me sane as I was figuring all this jumbled mess of a situation, because it was definitely not a good way to start my morning, especially that I was excited to watch like the direct and be happy and see all the new stuff coming out and all that stuff. It's just been a lot, you know. And then And I was just like, I did all the steps. I did all the steps that I needed to do. And they said it might just take a couple of days or so, business days, for it to be reinstated, or we'll make a final decision on what your account standing will be. So it's just like, I guess I have to wait. I just have to wait now to see what the consensus is. But yeah, it was just what do I do? Like, what do I do now? What do I do now? But I do want to point out that I appreciate the kind words from everybody. I wasn't expecting anyone to... I feel like I have so low expectations on everything that maybe that's a reason why I had low hopes and everything. I was like, what if they won't appeal it? What if no one helps because I'm just small? I don't have the backing of an agency or a company that could just do the talking for me. I'm all by myself. What if no one helps? You know? That's what made it scary. Like, I'm all by my... Like, I have no agency or company that can help me in a situation like this. I'm by myself, so, like, this was my own battle. I don't need you to apologize. You know? It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, really. Because in a situation like this, what else can you do? You know? Other than, like, spread the word. Or do anything to get their attention. So, I think this was at 7:30 in the... I think it was like 7:30, 7:45 in the morning this started, by the way. So, I did all the steps. I filed, an appeal. And it went through twice, by the way. It went through twice. My appeal went through twice, by the way. Because I think it doubled out as I was, like, typing out everything and going through the steps. So my appeal went through twice, so duplicate appeal. Made a post on the VTuber Reddit thing, and then reached out to them publicly on Twitter about restoring it, and of course I got the same automatic bot thing. And of course the response they gave me was, please go to this link here and file an appeal. Automated robot response as per usual, to the surprise of nobody. And then, almost 30 minutes later, like 8:05 in the morning, a good 25-30 minutes later, I get another email from YouTube. Almost like 25-30 minutes later, another email from YouTube gets sent to my email. That was like, so we reached a decision and channel does not violate our guidelines. So yeah. Almost 25-30 minutes later, YouTube's next email was the equivalent of, oopsie, we messed up. Oopsie poopsie. Oopsie poopsie. We messed up. Your channel's in good standing. Oops. And then that was the end of a chaotic morning before the Nintendo Direct this morning. I think what made it even more shocking to me was the fact of, like, how fast at least they replied quickly. That was like almost 25-30 minutes after they said they terminated the whole channel. Like, they gave me a notification saying they terminated my channel. Literally almost 25-30 minutes later, oops, we made a mistake. Wow, thanks. And what made it worse was that I was actually going to come back on to talk about the Direct and maybe do something else. But I think with all this, I was just like, I'll just talk, because this already spent me. I went through the 5 stages of grief in almost 30 minutes because of what happened. It was just, it was just so weird situation. That was so weird. That was so weird. And I was planning on coming back today anyway, because I was starting to feel better from suffering from sinuses for like days now and everything. So I was like, but I was just like really not dealing good with sinuses for like days now. It was like I was sniffing and sneezing almost constantly. It was really bad pollen around here. So when I was starting to feel a little bit better, I was like, I'll come back on to streaming if I feel. Yeah. I was gonna plan to come back today and talk and relax and catch up. So for that to happen, it was just like, huh, isn't that something? It was a day. It was a day. I'm after going a day or two like that though. Oh my goodness. I was like, are you gonna restore it now or just like, I just need to find the reason to why. Why did it happen? We'll look on the bright. Let's think it's a positive. You got new followers. Yeah, I guess so. Cause I don't know. Like, that is a positive thing, and I do appreciate those that did follow and subscribe during this ordeal, and for those that did reach out with positivity on that VTuber Reddit thing, because it was just a lot. I felt that was just a lot to take in, you know. That was a lot to take in. A lot of things happened. But yeah, I was not expecting the fast response and the fast it was a fast response and also very fast restoration of everything. It was just weird. It was just so weird. It was just a weird situation. I don't think I've ever been in one like this before, you know? It was just such a bizarre situation. It was stressful for like 25-30 minutes, but at least it was done and over with, you know? It was just really just not the greatest morning. But again, I appreciate the positive response and the words of encouragement, and also the new followers. Despite the situation, it really does mean a lot to see that even in a lot of stuff like this, there is some positivity in there. No, I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again. That would be silly. That would be silly. I don't want to. No, we're not doing it again. No. Nuh-uh. But, we did, at the very least, we did hit 1,000 little subscribers here, which is a milestone that I wanted to reach for 5 years now. We did it. Despite the circumstances, despite everything, despite the terrible situation that got us here, we at least hit the big one, the big 4 digits. We finally hit the first 4 digits, and I can't be thankful, which means I might have to start playing Sonic 06. That means I might have to start playing Sonic 06 to pay it forward, which means I might have to get a 360. Oh no! And I do have Sonic 06. I bought it, which means I have to start playing it now, because that was a milestone thing I promised, was that I would play all of Sonic 06 if we hit the milestone, which we did, which means it's Sonic 06 time! Once I get everything set up, but yay! Yay, question mark! So do keep a guard for that. Sonic 06 on this channel will definitely happen now. I just have to make sure I have everything and set up everything correctly, you know? But yeah. そしてまあ日本語でちょっとだけこのお知らせじゃなくてこの情報は少しだけ説明したいと思います。まあ全員説明してる。まあ英語でもうこの情報は説明してるのですが、でも今回は日本語でなぜ私の YouTube チャンネルどようにして停止されたのかの意味が、はい。まあ、この話を英語で説明したいんですが、でも今回は日本語で説明したい。なぜ YouTube チャンネルが停止されたという。まあ、これは午前7時 半くらい YouTube からメールが出てるらしい。はい、アリスシノマリ様があなたの YouTube チャンネルが YouTube から訂正されました。理由とスパムポリシーという理由と、それは初めてそのメールが読んでいったとき、何もしてないのにチャンネルはいいし、なぜ停止されたのかって。そして、体は本当にビリビリして、そして本当にあの時は、そのメールは読んでいってると、なんかめっちゃ泣いている。そして本当に体がビリビリされたので、本当にそうと思ったんだけどさ、イラストとライフ 2D ママが、なんか私に落ち着いてな気持ちの助けに、なんで言うか、ライフ 2D イラストママが助けに来たの。YouTube からメールが入力して、Twitter からサポートに質問がいろいろね。そして、レディットでこの情報を説明したの前に、そして午前8時くらい YouTube がもう一つメールが私に言ったの。 YouTube がごめんなさい、間違えましたっていうかの反応午前8時くらい YouTube があなたの YouTube チャンネルが訂正されましたのですが、でもそれが間違えちゃった、本当にごめんなさいってペロってみたいなメールでみたいなテールで間違えた、ごめんなさいってペロってみたい。あなたのチャンネルが戻りましたって。私はそれを読んでいたとき、マジですって。私のチャンネルが5年が作りましたこと。このチャンネルが5年が作りましたけど、このチャンネルで2020年がこのチャンネルが作りました。VTube デビューされたのは2020年。5年このチャンネルが生きていったんですが、でもなぜいきなり訂正されたのかって、それは意味がわからないって。何もチェックしてないのくせに、なぜ訂正されたのってわからないわ。私は任天堂ダイレクトが本当に見たいんだけどさ、でもできませんでしたってどういうことって。あのメールが本当に面白かったんですわね。本当に面白かったんですよね、そのメールが。本当に間違え、チャンネル訂正されたのですが、でも間違えちゃったテーブル。これは人間の生き方なんですわよ。それは訂正されてないでください。そんないきなり。ダイレクトが本当に見たかったんだよ。I'm moving to Billy. No, I'm not moving there. No, not moving there. What are you talking about? Anyway, with that out of the way, everything, my channel is back. they made a mistake, I guess. And apparently, because I haven't been uploading all that much and just been doing the bare minimum, they took away my privileges for links on my upload. So unless I build it up again, then I'll have links available for donations and everything. I can also just post the I could also just post the donation links or any link that you need for seeing more of my stuff. I will also just put in chat until YouTube restores that too. So that's fun. So we're back, but we're not back. Back in a way. If that makes sense. No, I'm not. No. No. I am not that. Thank you. I am not that. I am not that. No, thank you. That is incorrect. I am not doing that. No, thank you. So yeah, that basically what happened that entire morning. It was a lot. It was a lot of stuff happened that I still don't understand why they did it. So it was not even it was not even like it was not even like I got a warning or anything. They just said no. They just said no. It was so weird how all that happened. It was so weird, it was so stressful, but I'm glad that we are back. I'm glad that I have a lot more. I had a lot of support and a lot of kind words from where I posted what happened, and I do really appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me. You know, especially when all this happened. But yeah. And I wanted to talk about a little bit of direct stuff, like Nintendo Direct stuff too. I'm not gonna talk about everything. Maybe like only the stuff that I'm interested in. Which is a lot of stuff, to be fair. I have a lot of things to look forward to in terms of, in terms of what I'm excited for. In terms of, Nintendo Direct. I am excited to see the new Yoshi game. They have a new Yoshi game they also just announced. And it looks really cute. It reminds me of like a more high fidelity Yoshi story. They showed off Mario Galaxy the movie, which I am also very excited for. Mario Galaxy the movie, by the way, not Mario. They could have easily, they could have easily done like Mario movie 2, but it's gonna be a movie more specifically on Galaxy. Like a Galaxy Mario movie. That's also like a sequel, so I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder what they're gonna do in terms of the plot. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the movie too. I can't wait to see the new Mario movie, if it's gonna be The what movie? The Mario Galaxy movie. So, yeah, they just announced that there's going to be a new Mario movie, but they called it the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So we might see movie Rosalina in this one this time. We might see, like, Rosalina. Which I'm excited to see how they're going to do Rosalina in the movie. Sadly, they did not show Donkey Kong in the cast. So I'm guessing Donkey Kong is not going to be a factor in this movie, which is upsetting. They're not even showing Donkey Kong. No Donkey Kong yet. We might see Luma make an appearance, so I'm excited for that. They showed off Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 collection bundle thing, which thankfully this time is not going to be a limited release, because don't know why they did that with 3D All-Stars. We got a new Yoshi game, which I'm also excited for, and also a new Mario Tennis game, which I hope the new Mario Tennis game is decent. I mean, the stuff that they're adding to it looks really interesting, like a whole adventure mode, but with Baby Mario and Baby Luigi and stuff. Because this Saturday will be the Mario series 40th anniversary, so, you know, they had like a whole like little 20-minute. Donkey Kong wasn't in Galaxy though. Yeah, that's why they didn't show him in the cast list, like, as returning, like his voice actor coming back for this, because I think this is going to be mostly on like Mario Galaxy, so we're just going to see like Mario, Luigi, Peach. We're going to get Toad. We're going to get Bowser, obviously. But I wonder if they're going to finally say we're going to see Rosalina and all those other guys. So I'm excited for that. I am excited to see what else they're going to show for it. And like some of the other stuff I found interesting is that, what did we see? We got Dragon Quest VII getting remade, which I think 7 is considered, I don't want to say considered. I know a lot of people love, I know a lot of people really like Dragon Quest VII. I've only completed 1. That means I have to complete 2 and 3. I was trying to make plans to complete 2 and 3. So I could get to the remake, like the pixel remasters of those. But Dragon Quest VII, I don't think I've ever played, and I'm actually excited to play that one. I am excited to play Dragon Quest VII. It looks nice. Like the remaster one looks nice. I forgot when Dragon Quest VII, that has to be like a really... Is it Dragon Quest VII? Oh my, wow, it's an old place. 2000s play. Oh my gosh, this is a really old 2000 PlayStation game. Oh my goodness. 25 years ago. My goodness. Oh my, so this is so Dragon Quest VII. I have to finish 6 more games. Yeah, I do. But everything just keeps coming out. I know. So Dragon Quest VII was originally a PlayStation game from 2000. It got remade on the 3DS, and now it's getting another remake. I'm excited. I never played 7, so I'm intrigued to see what people think about Dragon Quest VII. Also, they showed off more Legend ZA stuff, which I know about. They even showed off a cute little Pokemon spin-off where you play as a Ditto, and the Ditto turns into a human, and you're doing like your own little Animal Crossing Minecraft thing in there, and I thought that looks really cute. I'm actually like intrigued by it. I'm intrigued by it. It looks cute. It reminds me of like Animal Crossing and Minecraft, and then you play as a Ditto as a human. Like a human Ditto. But yeah, I'm excited. Dragon Quest 1. I did play through the entirety of Dragon Quest 1, and I could see where the seeds were planted for the franchise. I did play through all of 1. I do want to pick up the Pixel remasters of 1 and 2 as well. I think I owe 1, 2, and 3 on my Switch already. So, you know. Yeah. They showed off that. They showed off a new Fire Emblem game. And apparently there are some characters from 3 houses that are also going to make an appearance. So, you know, we can't leave, even when we leave Fire Emblem 3 houses, we can never escape Fire Emblem 3 houses. That will follow us till the end of time. We can never escape Fire Emblem 3 houses. But I am excited. I am genuinely curious about the new Fire Emblem game coming out. And then what else did they show off? They also showed off more Metroid Prime 4, and it finally has a release date. So I am intrigued to play Metroid. I should play Metroid so I can get ready for this one. I owe, like, the retro Metroid games. I wanted to play Prime 1, 2, and 3 for the longest while, so maybe I'll play that as well. Man, I have so many things I want to try out before stuff comes out. We finally got a release date for Metroid Prime 4, so that's exciting. That's exciting that the game is finally going to get a... We're finally going to get a release date for that. But Pokemon Pokopia looks really cute so far, and I want to play as the Ditto. And also, that Pokemon Life Simulator game is also being co-developed by Koei Tecmo, which... I'm surprised Koei Tecmo's doing another thing with, like, a Nintendo IP, you know? I was expecting Koei Tecmo to make that game. Wasn't expecting that. But, of course, they showed off the virtual... The most bizarre thing... Okay, I actually laughed so hard when Nintendo showed this off in the Direct. They showed off the Virtual Boy. They're actually re-releasing the Virtual Boy as like a Switch 2, like, Nintendo Classics. They showed off that the Virtual Boy will be coming to NSO. But the caveat is that you need the peripheral in order to play the Virtual Boy games. And I still find this hilarious, considering that the Virtual Boy is the Virtual Boy. I'm so baffled that they said, you know what? Let's re-release our commercial failure, the Virtual Boy. What's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? Like, what's the worst that could happen? It looks so... Oh my gosh, it looks so... It looks... Oh my gosh. It looks so weird. It looks so weird that they're doing anything more with the... Virtual Boy again. And I think they're having like 2 sets of Virtual Boys so you can play the games on, but it's like, what do you mean you're doing something like with the Virtual Boy? Nobody cares about it, but you know what, I guess, you know, sure. Sure, why not? Like, I saw like the peripheral thing. I saw like what they're doing with the Virtual Boy stuff. I'm like, oh, we're just gonna bring back the Virtual Boy. Okay, that's a choice. That's a choice. We're gonna bring back the Virtual Boy in 2026. Also, they showed off more Tomodachi Life stuff, and I'm super really, I just really want to play the new Tomodachi Life. It looks so charming, and I do have the 3DS one. Like, it looks so charming. It looks so charming. Yeah, they're gonna Nintendo, alright. So in order to play the Virtual Boy games come next year, you need to buy the peripheral in order to even make use of the service, which is weird. You're required. No, Nintendo says, no, you will not play this normally. You will play the Virtual Boy the way the Virtual Boy was meant to be played. Sitting down, put your face in the goggle thing, and hope you don't get eye strain. That's the that is the Virtual Boy. That is the Virtual Boy way. That is the Virtual Boy way. That is the way Nintendo said it. You know, like, the Virtual Boy thing looks like a stupid little accessory that could be good on, like, a little stand. As, like, a little thing like in Tomodachi Life where it's like, yep, remember, it exists. Also, I really want to play Fatal Frame so badly, and they also announced that Fatal Frame 2 was getting a remake, and I'm super excited for that. I need to play any Fatal Frame game because they look so fun. Also, I was planning on playing Silent Hill F2 because I thought that game looked really, really interesting. And also, the guy that wrote Higurashi is writing the scenario for it. So, you know, I'm a huge fan of Higurashi and Umineko and Ryukishi. So, once I heard that he was going to be writing the new Silent Hill game, you know I wanted to play that one. And then they have Monster Hunter Stories 3, which I definitely want to pick up Monster Hunter Stories. Little Nightmares. And all that stuff. But yeah. I found some stuff in that direct that I really did like and want to play as soon as they release. You know? Oh my goodness. The Virtual Boy one is really funny though. I mean, preservation, but like the Virtual Boy though, we're gonna do that, okay. The Virtual Boy, okay. But yeah, that was pretty much literally what I've done this entire time. Dealing with YouTube shenanigans. And also, dealing with Nintendo Direct stuff. Yeah, I might have to redo all my links once I get my link privileges back because the YouTube stole that too from me. So I'm so sad. Like, a good chunk of my stuff has been restricted because of everything, so... You know, that's fun. That's fun. That's fun, I guess. But I will... But, you know... Yeah, that's basically what I've done this entire day. I am excited for the other stuff. Also, they released Donkey Kong Country. I mean, Bonanza. Like Bonanza DLC as well, which I was not what was it? I was not like expecting to not expecting that, huh? It's been a lot. Today has just been so weird. Today has been just so weird. Today has been such a weird day. But I'm glad that stuff got situated and stuff. Also, I am gonna post something here. I am gonna post my if you would like to donate, you don't have to. Do this real quick as well. My links are broken because of this whole situation, but I have other places you can find me as well that are also in my channel, but you know, I don't know how to really end stuff like this because it's just been, my mind has been a mess for like the past couple of hours on and off, but today's been really weird and stressful, but at least I was able to talk to everybody again and say my thank yous for support throughout all of this and for everyone following, and thank you for the milestone of 1,000 and stuff. In terms of what I want to do for like a 1,000 subscriber celebration, I don't know what to do yet. I might just do like a simple, we could just do a karaoke stream, like a little karaoke stream or something more grand, because I have so much stuff planned. I already know I have like the big thing I want to do because I made the milestone, but I might just I might have to set up like a stream for the celebration as well, but let it be known, we will celebrate. It is a day of celebration. But yeah, thank you again for all this, and also sorry that it had to happen in such a very haphazard way to reach this milestone. And by that I mean this was something completely out of my control, so I had literally no idea that this happened, and I didn't want to be a nuisance and all that stuff, you know. I usually don't, I usually try to, keep to my own or something like that, but yeah, I do appreciate the support and the good luck messages and trying to figure this whole thing out. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, I think I said what I wanted to say, so I think I did say what I wanted to say. I hope everybody else enjoyed their day today as well. I also hope that everyone else has a lovely evening. I may just log off just for today so I can get my mind more situated after everything. But I know tomorrow I want to go back to not worrying about stuff like this and just relax and have fun and play games and chat with everyone and chat with everybody and be happy and whatnot. Tomorrow I was thinking after I get through stuff I would hop on and play some Project Sekai. Oh, maybe I figured out how to finally get my phone to do, or should I say like show up on screen for streaming and stuff. I just have to finalize the settings, but tomorrow I might play a little bit of Project Sekai and then also put up a room for Donkey Kong Bonanza to play that game more. But yeah. I definitely want to I definitely do want to go back to normalcy. So yeah, tomorrow might just be like a small gorilla stream, like in the morning, afternoon for Project Sekai, because I was busy tearing for. I haven't played Project Sekai in like so long too, you know. So I was just like tearing for. I was busy tearing for other events and stuff, which is something that I thought I would never do in my life. But you know, things happen in mysterious ways. Things happen in mysterious ways. But yeah, I feel better now. My mind is cleared and I just want to come back to doing this and relaxing with everybody and just going back to all of this. Yeah. So again, thank you so much for the support for all of this and for the milestone of 1,000. We will celebrate it. We will play more games. We'll just keep doing what we're doing, just like we've always done. But yeah, I think I'm going to head off to eat and then prepare for tomorrow and fix some technical stuff with Project Sekai. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I hope to see you all tomorrow for more fun and games. 配信を見てくれてありがとうございました。そして続けるのを応援された人間たちはありがとうございました。またどこかでございましょう。Goodbye everybody and good night everyone. I shall be heading off now. Goodbye everybody. Thank you so much for everything. Goodbye everybody. Goodbye.